All right, y'all, we are live. We are live on this beautiful Monday. Blessings to everybody. In the name of Jesus, Yeshua the Messiah, I do pray everybody is very blessed, guys. We are going to be getting into this crazy price action and talk about tomorrow, talk about what is happening on the charts, talk about our targets, as well as looking for potential trades. I am going to be looking to potentially enter into some juicy trades if we come to some of our key zones. So stay tuned, guys. Make sure to like the stream, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to share this channel with your mom, your aunt, your uncle, and your best friend's mother's cousin. All right, y'all. Well, we are live, and the question on everybody's mind is, am I really going to hit my take profit all the way down here at $8,000 on this juicy short? Well, I don't know. If we're basing the price action based on the past 2 hours, we're heading down to zero, guys. But in all seriousness, I want to be going over this price action right here. And I want to be talking about what we can potentially be looking out for as we move into tomorrow. As many of you know, tomorrow the CPI data will be coming out, right? The CPI data will be coming out tomorrow. Let's have a quick look at this. ForexFactory.com, we can see that tomorrow the inflation will be announced, and they're forecasting 6.2%. The question is, are we actually now going to have greater interest than what is forecasted? Are we going to have lesser interest than what is forecasted? We cannot really know that for sure, but one thing is positive. We are going to get a lot of volatility when that information comes out. Now, here's something about Bitcoin that we really do need to be paying attention to right now. We are kind of grinding down at this support, and if we check out what has actually been happening here, interestingly enough, if we take a look at the order flow, as we come down to this key level support, we're not necessarily getting any kind of bullish divergences here. But guys, here's the thing. Ever since this morning, ever since we came up to this VWAP, we have been seeing longs getting absorbed. Longs have been getting absorbed here. If we take a look at our 15-minute chart, essentially what we've got going on right here, guys, is ever since this morning when we were trading around the VWAP area right here, we could see that the open interest and the CVD were getting higher consistently, and the price consistently now getting lower, which is telling us there are bigger players absorbing long orders, looking to push the price down lower. And so it doesn't necessarily look too strong as we come down to this support right now. When we take a look at our 12-minute time frame, we were getting some bullish divergences. We technically still are actually getting bullish divergences here, but the money flow is starting to get lower. In fact, this morning I was looking at a potential long from around this zone, and as we started to come down here, it was actually starting to get quite bearish looking. We can see here on the 6-minute time frame, things are starting to now tick to the downside, even with the money flow. So I'm actually, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm looking for lower prices right now. I'm currently looking for lower prices. So here's a few things that we need to keep in mind. First of all, we may not get lower prices. We may not. But when we take a look at the weekly time frame right now, where are we currently trading? We are coming down to the key level right here, around that 21,468 zone, right? This is the juicy long setup that we gave in advance, the legendary long setup to the exact dollar that we came down and got our bounce from, right? Over in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, giving levels in advance. And, you know, we are currently now trading underneath that level. And there is still room here for bullish divergences to form. However, when we look locally now, the 1 hour is starting to get a little bit lower. So where is that next major zone of support coming in? Well, for me, it's going to be in this zone right here. I don't consider support lost until we lose this green box. Now, I know that's pretty crazy. There are a lot of levels in this green box that we need to be aware of, though, because it's a pretty big zone, right? We could drag this green box back to all the way to August and see that it was a level that was pretty well respected, even going all the way back to August. Man, let's take a look at what is happening locally now with Bitcoin as we are starting to get another move down here. Wow, would you look at this, guys? So we have shorts opening up out the wazoo right now, as we have now put in another lower low here. Shorts are opening out the wazoo. I mean, literally right now. Wow. Look at this, guys. This is pretty crazy. We got a lot of shorts opening up here. We got some longs closing out down here. This is support. We may get a bounce from here, guys, but I'll be honest with you. I'm not really interested in longing right here. I'm not. I do want to wait for a little bit lower. And one of the areas that I really do have my eyes on right now is actually going to be the next fib level that we have from the low to the high, which is going to be this 786 Fibonacci, coming in right around 21,185-ish, right around here. For me, this is the next zone I am looking for a potential bounce from. Now, shout out to everybody in the chat. God bless you guys. Let's like the stream. Let's see if we can get 1,000 likes on the stream. We got about 671 people in here, only about 100 likes. Let's see what can go on here. Okay, people are saying the music's too loud. We could turn it down a little bit. Alright, we'll turn down the music. Sorry about that, guys. We will turn down the background music for you. Shout out to everyone who hates the loud background music. We will turn it off. We will lower the background music for you guys. Let me, in fact, come over here to YouTube and make sure it's a little bit lower for y'all's sake. Yeah, so that's a big zone. Yeah, but I'm specifically interested in this 786 fib level right here. This is a pretty juicy one for me, and the reason why I like this fib level is because it's also, if we take a look at a oh my goodness, look at all these longs opening up. Hang on, we have to go in and see what is happening very, very locally. Okay, so we actually right now do have longs longing short. I'm sorry, we have shorts literally shorting the exact bottom here. Getting trapped right now. We actually do have some shorts that are actually trapped right now underneath that low. That's very interesting. We can see right here that we do have about 2 million short trades opening up right here. 2 million short trades opening up right here. A whole bunch of longs just got liquidated, and we do have some shorts that are absolutely shorting this low. So this is an area to be keeping our eyes on for a potential bounce from here, because when you have short shorting the low like that, it can actually give a reversal, especially if a lot of longs are getting liquidated. Now, if we check out our 1 minute time frame right quick here, what do we see? We can see some slight bullish divergences, so maybe we are going to hold this support, guys, for now. But here's the thing, there is no reason to get bullish yet and expect a bigger move to the upside here, because as we are just grinding down here, we're consistently putting in lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs. So this absolutely could give us a little bounce right here. But until we start to actually reclaim these highs right here, we don't have any kind of market structural reversal. So for a real sign of strength, what we would want to see is take out this high and then come down for a higher low, and then maybe look for a sign of some kind of a reversal right there. But this is very, very interesting. And we do actually currently, as we're watching those shorts get trapped, we do also have some slight BitBoy bullish divergences on the 6-minute time frame right here. Definitely an interesting level to be aware of, guys. Definitely an interesting place to be watching right now. Sorry, everybody, for the loud music. God bless all of you guys. All right, so yeah, to the downside, definitely that level is a key one in my opinion. That 786, because it's a lot of times those 786s do get respected a lot more than these golden pockets as of late, and it will still be bullish divergences on these higher term time frames if we get a move down here like this, and then get a little bounce from around that zone. And it's a very, very tight level. It's a very specific level. Although the box itself that I'm looking to find support is a very big box, that 786 in and of itself is a very it's a very how do I say, specific level. Okay, so overall, this entire chunk of price action, guys, if we lose this box, we know it's going to be a very, very fast move to the downside. And if we take a look at all the volume that has traded here since June, we can also see that we are officially now trading down below this value area high. Now, this is very important because just based on volume theory alone right here, we know, right, that there's a higher chance now that we will come down to this level now that we are trading below it. And this green box, in my opinion, is the last hope. And here's another reason why, guys, the green box is the last hope. If we take a look at the volume in the uptrend from $16,300, this was the long setup that we did give in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. And by the way, if you want to join the Casper Crew VIP Discord, you can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. We give the trade setups, we give the levels, we do 3 live streams a day. It's a pretty juicy community. But if we take a look at the volume from the downtrend, we can see that that 786 is coming in right around that value area low. So for me, this is going to be, if we're going to be getting that bounce, it's going to be coming from this zone around 21.1 to 21.2 thousand. A very, very crucial zone in my opinion, guys. And it just makes sense even now, having come down below the point of control and the value area high of the larger range, that we would eventually make our way back down to this lower range right here. Now, Bitcoin is getting a move up after trapping those shorts with the bullish divergences. And this is honestly, this is the kind of stuff we have to be looking out for in real time, guys. This is the kind of stuff that we have to be looking out for in real time because, you know, when I first got on the stream, I was saying, look, I'm expecting lower, but then literally in an instant, what happened? We started to trap shorts at this low here and see on this order flow chart that as we were pumping up like this, we were still having shorts open, getting trapped, forming a bullish CVD divergence. And so looks like now we might actually come up a little bit more here, and I would be looking at the VWAP around 21,640 for potentially getting some kind of a bounce from there, you know, or rejection, should I say, some kind of a rejection from there. So this is very, very interesting developments. We have officially now taken out the previous 2 highs on the chart right here. So we do have very interesting developments. We have a lot of shorts that are actually still open who shorted right here. We have some shorts that are still open that shorted along this way up. So it is a very interesting thing to be aware of right now. We need to be watching carefully for the VWAP. VWAP is coming up next right now. So let's zoom into a lower term time frame, and actually let's take a look at this actual price action. So to the downside, guys, the next major zone of support for me is going to be 21.1, and then the next major zone of resistance for me is going to be around this area. If we do get a move up from here, major resistance where we should be looking for a lower high is going to be the retest of that $23,000 area. Because right here, we can have the high volume node of the uptrend. We also have the value area high of the massive range all the way from June. So it could be a very, very juicy zone to be looking for a lower high to be put in if we're going to do something like this tomorrow when that CPI data comes out. So let's go down to a low term time frame and let's see like what is actually happening here in real time, because that is going to be important for us in the coming minutes, right? So we have been trading in this range for the past few days right now. I'm going to be on the hourly time frame. And ever since we had that drop on Thursday, we have been trading right here with our clearly defined low being right down here at this green line, 21,468. And I would say our clearly defined high is going to be up here at around 22,000, right? 22,000. So right now, if we are able to get a move back up above this blue line right here, 21,588, it actually becomes more probable that we will make our way back up to the high volume node and this value area high of the range right here. So that is a real possibility right now, considering we have trapped some shorts at the low. Let's see what can happen here. And if we go down to a very low term time frame, we can see that we actually have taken out for the first time on the 2-minute time frame, for the first time since a few hours ago, we have officially now put in a higher high on a very, very low time frame. So this is actually a slight change in the fact that we have been unable to do this for the past few hours here. And so let's see what is happening. Again, we want to see the Bitcoin price come back up above that blue line, because if we come up above that blue line, that is a sign of strength. Another real sign of strength will be to come above the VWAP. And the VWAP is, let's make it a little thicker so that we can see this daily VWAP. This is our VWAP up here, right? So let's see what happens here. We are coming up to test this zone, okay? We are coming up to test this zone. So let's see what happens, guys, as we come up to test. As we come up to test. And if we take a look also at the 1-hour time frame, we are about to put in a higher high here on the 1-hour time frame. So if we come above 21,561, that will be a higher high now on the hourly time frame, guys. Look at this, guys. Coming up, coming on up. And VWAP, of course, if we can come above value area low, VWAP is going to be at 21,642. So let's see what can happen here, guys. This is very, very interesting developments in the moment. Let's see what is happening in real time here. Okay. All right. Wow. Would you look at this, guys? Literally millions of shorts opening up at the bottom. We got 1.5 million shorts opening up at the bottom. And then again, right now, we have another 1 million shorts opening up here. We can see a very clear bullish divergence. As the price continues to climb up here, we're seeing shorts opening up at the bottom. And when you see shorts opening and price is getting higher, this is telling you there are probably bigger players in the market looking to push the price up from here. We do know that we have come down to the bottom of a range, and something else that's very interesting now is that all the shorts, not all the shorts, but most of the shorts that have opened up in this low wick right here are still actually open, right? We can see right here on this chart, this purple stuff that is getting higher. These are net shorts opening up. These are showing us are shorts opening or closing. If it's getting higher, that means shorts are opening right here. And we did see a lot of longs get liquidated, but we saw a lot of shorts open up. And if we look at the net shorts, they have not closed yet. So there's a really interesting thing happening right here where we have shorts now trapped underneath this wick, still holding their positions. And this also can give us fuel to the upside. So very, very interesting developments. If we take a look at market Cipher B as well now on the lower term time frames, including, I would say, including even the 12-minute time frame here. Hang on one second, guys. Wow, we are absolutely getting a move right here. We are absolutely getting a move right here. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Shout out to EGM. Shout out to Jad who says Binance USD crashed us, mate. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing about Binance USD. I don't know if that's going to lead to anything major. I really don't know. The SEC is coming out. Look at this crazy pump. Are we going to come up and hit the VWAP, guys? This is a short hunt. Then price will dump. It very well may dump. But one of the things that we really have to remember is like what we just saw happen here, guys, is a very, very in the moment kind of reversal where when I first opened up this stream, I was saying, look, I expect us to come lower and that things were ticking down. And then literally as we were watching the price unfold, we saw all of a sudden millions of shorts opening up at the very bottom. And as soon as they start to open up, we saw that they were getting trapped. We saw bullish CVD divergences. And as we saw this as well, all of a sudden now on market Cipher B on like the 6-minute time frame, we start to print the bullish divergence, the VWAP crosses up, so things can like be changing very, very quick here. The next target that I have is going to be that VWAP. If we can right now, guys, come above our previous high at 21,600, there's a chance here, there is a real chance that we actually do change market structure now and make our way back up to the high of the range, because the reality is, you know, when we have been looking at the price action trading here throughout the weekend, we've really just been trading in this sideways range right here from the high to the low to the high to the low, and so we're back down at the low. Let's see if we come back up to the high. One thing I would be really interested in right now is if this 4-hour divergence does confirm, man, that could be absolutely pretty interesting, guys. Man, this is some crazy developments in the price action right now. And I really want to be monitoring what is happening here in real time. I want to make sure, you know, what is happening as far as these more shorts actually opening up, guys. More shorts even opening up and still trapped even as we speak right now in this candle right here. We just had another few 100,000 shorts open up in this candle, which is very interesting, you know. Look at all the shorts that opened up in this wick here. Now, some of these are longs getting liquidated, but we can see clearly shorts opening, open interest, although it did decrease a little bit. It came right back up here. And we've got like 3 million, 2 million, 1 million shorts in that wick down below. So let's see if we can get our squeeze up to the VWAP, guys. The next target for me is 21,640 at the VWAP. Going to be a very, very interesting development right here if we can actually come up to that level, right? If we can actually come up to that level. And again, if we can come back inside the value area low, which also is 21,600, right? 21,600, then it actually becomes more probable than not that we make our way back up to 21,800, right? We're just trading this sideways range right here. So let's see, are we going to pump the Bitcoin price? I'm very, very excited for a potential pump here as we approach the value area low of the range as we approach this very important level, we are looking to see what is about to happen here. The 12-minute right now is technically printing the bullish uneven butt cheek pattern, although money flow does look like absolute garbage. We actually have 3 drive of bullish divergence right here. This could end up like nothing, guys. This could end up like what we saw right over here, right? There's no reason to get overly excited about this move actually until we come above the VWAP, right? Until we come above the VWAP. So unless you ninja scalped this in the moment, looking at the looking at that quick development, then how would I approach this? If we are going to, let's say, come up above the VWAP, let's say we're going to do something like this and change market structure and come above these last few highs right here, back inside the value area, then I would be looking at something like this. I would be looking to pull my fib from the low to the high, wherever that high may be, and then look to potentially get in on a retest. Now, it's a little bit difficult to be doing that in a range this small, and we don't have much confluence besides a golden pocket, which is a little bit weird. Like yesterday, when we longed this, like this level yesterday was longed to the exact dollar. Setup was given in advance. In fact, yeah, that was crazy yesterday, guys. Let's see here. Yesterday, man, we gave a long setup in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. And it was hit to the dang dollar, right? Gave this setup. Said I'm really interested in a long scalp from 21,633. And look at this, guys. I mean, we came down to 21,633. Literally to the dollar. And that was my entry as well. 21,633 and 50 cents for a juicy scalp. But that was because we did have a retest there. We had the golden pocket there, but we also had another level, which was the daily level. So we will not have that confluence here. We will not have that confluence here. In fact, it might be better, just based on market structure, to maybe wait for a different potential long setup. Because right now, we are still putting in lower lows and lower highs right here. Right? We're still in that downtrend. So I would really want to wait and see. If we take out this high, we're already so close to our resistance. We're going to have to wait and see how this is developing, guys. This is some interesting cutting-edge price action right here. We are coming up to the value area low right now. Bitcoin right now is coming into this value area, and look at this. The level has been hit, and immediately we get a little bit of a wick to the downside. Actually, we didn't even hit it yet. We're about to touch the level right now. The price is about to touch the level. The Bitcoin price is about to hit right into our value area low, which, guys, we know is a very, very, very key zone of resistance right now. We are on the 6-minute time frame, getting a little pump. Bitcoin is getting a little bit of a pump right here. Okay, let's see what is going to happen. I was almost out of some of my trades over here. You know, you guys can see I'm still holding some longs from 21.1K, hoping that we find support around that 786, looking to add to the position there. Almost getting stopped out of my longs. Still holding a short from a while ago. And I will not close this short unless we start to change market structure here and put in a higher high. Then I will close out of this short trade that I'm currently in right now. Oh my goodness, with the purple rejection. Oh my goodness, Bitcoin rejected at the value area low. Let's see what is happening here on the order flow chart right now. What is happening? Why are we getting this rejection? Let's look into it, guys. Okay, what is going on? What is going on right here? So we have right now, trades are closing out of their positions. We have longs that are actually closing out, interestingly enough, and we have some shorts that are closing out. But when we look at this, look at all this purple stuff right here. You guys see this purple stuff? You guys see where my mouse is? These are still shorts that are open right now. They are still open. They're holding their positions. They are convicted that the price is going to come down lower. Okay, so let's take a look at our 1-minute market Cipher B. 1-minute market Cipher B is actually looking, as we come up here, money flow getting thicker, momentum getting thicker. We might get a little bit of a movement to the upside. Let's check out the S&P 500 right now. Oh my goodness, guys, the S&P 500 is literally right now at a major zone of resistance, the local Fibonacci golden pocket. This is a crucial area, guys. If the S&P 500 can come above this golden pocket, we can see Bitcoin come up higher, because this is a make it or break it moment for S&P, where we've put in our high, our low, our lower high, our lower low, and now we are coming up to the Fibonacci golden pocket, where it's very likely we will put in another lower high and come down even lower. So we need to be watching this right now. We also need to be watching our friend, the dollar. What is the dollar doing right now? Dollar is finding resistance at its golden pocket, guys. So the dollar is still getting a little bit of a move to the downside. The S&P 500 is still getting a little bit of a move to the upside. Let's check out if our dollar is at any local zones of support. Not quite, guys. We're not quite at a Fibonacci golden pocket on the dollar. So, ES, the S&P 500 futures market, at a golden pocket, rejecting from the 0.65. Bitcoin right now. Oh my goodness, massive rejection from the value area low of the previous range. Let's check out our order flow. What is happening here? Wow. So there's no new longs coming in. There's not really any new shorts opening up. We are just kind of losing steam as we come to this key zone of resistance. And we know if we can come above this key zone of resistance, it could be a very, very bullish move for Bitcoin. But look at this, guys. I mean, really, the levels are respected. And if we are going to reject here, it is very bearish. And I will absolutely be looking for another move to the downside, where I will be looking for another $100,000 position on Bitcoin. Okay, but we need to really watch and wait and see what happens here. We really do need to watch and wait and see. Because on the 1 minute, are we going to get another curve to the upside? On the order flow chart, what is going to be happening here? Oh my goodness, guys. I do have to say, you know, on the order flow chart right now, shorts are closing. Some of these shorts are closing out. And, you know, we do need to be aware that if the shorts start closing, there's no more fuel, really, of trap shorts for the upside here. We need to watch very carefully right now, because if longs start opening up and longs start getting trapped here under the VWAP, it could give us another move back to the downside. Key zone of resistance above us, guys, 21,588. 21,588 is going to be absolutely key. If we can hold above that level, I will get a little bit more bullish for the upside. S&P 500 right now finding resistance at the Fibonacci golden pocket, which, by the way, could really be a major lower high for the S&P 500. Dollar is still dumping. What is going to happen tomorrow when they announce the news as per the inflation, guys? Very, very interesting. It's going to be a volatile day. It's going to be a very volatile day. First of all, they are changing the way that they calculate the inflation, right? They are now going to be comparing it to the previous year instead of the previous 2 years, which will actually make inflation look lower on paper. But we're also going to be looking from month to month. So it's going to be a very, very volatile day tomorrow. And we need to be prepared for movements to the upside and to the downside as well. Make sure to like the stream, guys. We got about 1,200 people in here, only about 300 likes. If we can get 1,000 likes during the stream, well, I'll be a very happy man. If we can get 1,500 likes during the stream, we will absolutely be doing a crypto giveaway. Okay? So major levels to the downside right now, in my opinion. 21.1-ish, right? 21.1-ish, where we have the value area low of the entire uptrend, right? We're looking at the uptrend right here, noticing that this is a very, very key area of support right here, 21 to 21.1. We have a Fibonacci 786 level, as well as a value area low, right? Very, very interesting. And also, we do need to be aware that because we have changed market structure here, right? We put in our high, we put in our low, we put in our lower high, lower low. We're looking for a lower high to be put in before putting in another lower low. So do not be surprised, guys. Do not be surprised if we get a move up before a move down. And where would we be looking for that lower high to be put in? There's a few places. There's actually a lot of places right now. You know, what would be best, in my opinion, would be to first come down to this low right here at the 21.1K area, because then that would give us a beautiful confluence at the $23,000 level. 23,000 is a very important level for Bitcoin, right? We can see it acting as support and resistance this entire time, and it will now give us confluence with our Fibonacci golden pocket. And I am really waiting, guys. I am waiting to add to the short trades that I'm in right now. I've been holding off on it. I've been really holding off on it. But I want to be adding to these positions here because I know that there's a chance that we could actually come down and hit all these take profits that I have going all the way down. I know, I mean, it's a little extreme, right? It's a little extreme. But I know there's a chance, right? And so that is where I would actually be looking to do such a thing, guys. That's where I would be looking to do such a thing. Now, as we can see, I even have it on my chart right here, knowing that if we are going to start forming some kind of bullish market structure, this exact zone that we are in right now is our support between the 618 and the 786, where we have this key support resistance flip. We have the value area low of the entire uptrend. Could make for a very interesting area. And let's get back to the Bitcoin price right now because we are getting another move to the upside. We are putting in now another higher high. As the Bitcoin price is testing this value area low, are we actually now above it? Okay, let's go to a lower term time frame here. Let's zoom in. We are in the local value area low. Let's check out the more macro. I've got the 6-minute time frame on right now, guys. Hang on. Where is this? Aha. All right, we are literally right now, guys, testing this value area low as we speak. Again, if we can get a move above here, we could get more upside. This is the doorway to more upside, 21,600. And as you can see, we are literally struggling with it. I'm going to put a line right here so that we can zoom in and really understand where this level is. Okay, let's look at the 1-minute time frame right now. Man, it actually looks bullish, guys. It looks like we are going to be able to get a move on through here. Okay, it looks like we are going to be able to get a move on through here right now. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Do you see? Do you see what is happening right now? Amazing. Amazing. Shout out to everybody in the chat. God bless you guys. 19,702, bro, for the rest of the week. You think we're coming down to 19,702? That is crazy. Shout out to Dominic. Just joined the Casper Crew VIP Discord. Man, you're going to love it in there, bro. So 19,702, what exactly are you looking at with 19,702? You think we're coming down to 19,702? Let's put on the 5-minute order flow chart right now and take a look at what is happening here. We still have some of these shorts open from down below, and we are coming up to the VWAP, our next major zone of resistance right here, guys. We are coming up to the VWAP. We've got longs opening up right now. We've got about 1.5 million longs coming in right now. 1.5 million coming on in. We do see, oh my goodness, look at this blue candle absolutely pumping as we come up to our VWAP around 21,639. The 6-minute time frame uneven butt cheek pattern is in full effect. Okay, we are currently above the value area high. Let's be very wary right now of some local levels of resistance. Let's pull out some fibs here. Wow. All right, let's see. Oh my goodness, guys. Sheesh. I did not even realize that we are right now coming up to a Fibonacci golden pocket locally. All right, I'm going to pull another fib right here. This is very intense. Yeah, we're currently right now at a 0.65 Fibonacci. So we do have the 0.65 Fibonacci. We have a local high volume node, but really the zone, my next major target for this is going to be the VWAP and the 786 Fibonacci, the tapped daily level. Man, look at this, bringing us back up to where we were when we opened this morning at New York, from the high to the low and back to the high. As we continue to get movement to the upside, let's see what is happening in real time. We have got longs opening up in this candle, guys. 1.4 million longs opening up right now. We still have some shorts trapped down at the lows. Let's see what is going to happen. Let's see what is going to happen here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure to like the stream. Wow, we got like 1,400 people in here, only 500 likes. Let's see if we can get these likes up to the watchers, guys. All right, let's see. Let's see what can happen right now. Because honestly, y'all, and I always try and be as honest as possible. I always try and be as honest as possible. I am watching this price action unfold here. When we first got into the stream, guys, things were looking bearish, and then all of a sudden, smack, out of the middle of nowhere, we saw a whole bunch of shorts opening up down here, immediately getting trapped, and we saw all of a sudden bullish divergences forming on market Cipher B. And now we are reclaiming key resistance number 1. Oh my goodness. Now we're pumping up. We're going to hit the VWAP, guys. We are about to hit that VWAP right now. Let's see what happens as we come up to the VWAP, y'all. Let's see if we can hit our target. Let's see if we cannot hit our target right here. All right, well, we have just taken out this last high. And we're getting a little wick to the downside, but let's check out what is happening on this order book. Wow, okay, so shorts are closing out, guys. We have shorts closing out, and now we have longs opening. So these shorts, most of them, guys, are out of the game. Most of these guys are now out of the game. We've got some longs opening up right now. As we approach the VWAP, and we're getting another little spike up. Let's see if we can hit into this VWAP, guys. Here we go, baby. Here we go, Bitcoin. Come on, Bitcoin. Come on, come on. Yes! Yes! No! No! Yes! Yes! We can do it. Let's see if we can come up. We're so dang close. We're coming up to the 786. We are coming up to that tap daily. Oh my goodness. And we are about to hit the VWAP, guys. Man, this is crazy. This is wild. We're getting a huge pump right now on Bitcoin. And we are about to hit into our VWAP right here. We just front ran the VWAP. Coming up to that 786. Coming up to that VWAP. Sheesh, man. Would you look at this? This is absolutely crazy. Okay, so this is definitely a zone of resistance right here locally. And we have officially now changed market structure. So let's walk through what has happened. Let's walk through what has happened, okay? When we came down to this low, what did we see? We saw things looking pretty dang bearish, okay? This is the kind of thing that you have to be at the charts to catch. All of a sudden, as we were at the low, wow! Okay, now we have 5.3 million longs opening up at resistance. 5.3 million FOMO longs. Guys, this is not the time to long. This was the time to long down here, okay? When we saw all these shorts opening up out of nowhere, immediately getting trapped. When we saw the bullish CVD divergences on the chart forming at this low, we could see as price was getting higher, more and more and more shorts were opening up, trapping all these shorts below the price action, okay? Now we've got literally 5 million longs opening up right at this area of resistance. So please be careful. We have some shorts getting liquidated up here, but this is absolutely a zone of resistance to be aware of right now, okay? This is absolutely a zone of resistance to be aware of. We are coming up to the range high. Guys, if we can take out these highs here, okay, if we can take out 21,700, then that does open the door for much more upside here. I'm talking about 21,800, right? 21,700 could lead to 21,800. I know that sounds crazy, guys, but when we are trading these small ranges, it literally is what it is, right? It literally is what it is. We're going by $100 moves here, okay? We're going by $100 moves, okay? Now, this is definitely a great place to be taking a profit, locking in a profit, stop loss, going to the entry, all right? Let's see. Yeah, people are longing it. Shorted the VWAP, long to VWAP. That's awesome, Splash Fire Films. How's a $200 move a pump at all? Chris C. Well, Chris C, here's the thing, man. $200 moves can actually make you a decent amount of profits, right? I mean, who would scoff at this move right here? I mean, man, who would scoff at this, right? Who would scoff at this? You know, a less than 1% move. Man, get a couple of those a day, and you're sitting pretty, man. Get one of those a day, and honestly, you're sitting pretty. Okay, so we are at resistance, guys, and now we have Oh my goodness, we have these idiots longing the top. Guys, please never long the top. Make sure you listen to your grandfather. He told you investing's easy. All you have to do is buy low and sell high. So look at this, guys. We had all these shorts opening at the bottom and they got trapped. Now we have all these longs opening up at the top into the VWAP. Definitely a great place, in my opinion, to be looking for a TP. For some toilet paper. Yeah. Yeah, for some toilet paper. Yeah, definitely be looking for some toilet paper around these parts, guys. Okay, so we are at local resistance right here. And we are now starting to see trades closing out of their positions as we come up into this VWAP, guys. As we come up into this VWAP. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Looks like a liquidity grab, bullish div on the 1 hour, Stochastic RSI. We do have some bullish signs, guys. We absolutely do have some bullish signs. However, this is a zone of resistance. So please, please, it's always a bad idea to long into resistance. We would want to wait for some kind of a retrace. So where would we want to see that retrace come in? Now that we finally got some volatility here, we've got our move up. Let's see if we can get a move down. First of all, guys, it's very important just to understand that right now, locally, this is our very local range right here, okay? Very, very locally. We cannot get over, even though we're back inside the macro value area low, we are still at local resistances. So we have to take it from local time frame to local time frame, right? We're at local resistance. We have come up to the VWAP. We have come up to the local 786 Fibonacci, okay? And so if we are going to get along here, locally now, yes, we have taken out the most recent high. So there is a chance that we could say, okay, we've taken out the most recent high. And so this is a low, and now I put in a higher high. And yet now we can really be looking for a higher low to potentially get into a trade if we want to look for another scalp entry. So what are we going to do? We're going to pull our fib from the low to the high. And, you know, interestingly enough, I would say this zone right down here could make for a potential long entry, okay? This zone down here could make for a potential long entry. Potentially. And what we also want to see on Market Cipher B now would be continued trigger waves, right? Trigger waves. And we do want to also see shorts being absorbed in this area, right? We want to see people FOMOing short back down at the low because that could give us some fuel to the fire to come back up here, right? We want to see shorts foaming at the low. That could give us some fuel to the fire. And this is the same exact technique we'll use, even if we come up a little bit higher, especially if we come up and take these highs, right? There's a good chance if we take these highs, we will get a CDW. But if we come up and take those highs, we are going to be doing the same exact thing. We are going to be pulling the fib to where we come up to. And then we will just be looking for that retracement area between the 786 and the 618, guys. Between the 786 and the 618. That is always a good place to be looking for an entry, right? If you miss an exact bottom or whatever, or you don't want to take the trade from the exact bottom, we want to be looking for the retracement right around that golden pocket 786 zone, right? That is where most of the time we will get that bounce from. So right now, this is going to be our level. And very interestingly enough, this is the low that we put in earlier today. And then we could see that we hit that level again, and we took the low. So if we hit that level one more time, this could be, you know, what people like to call an invert head and shoulder pattern, right? An invert head and shoulder. And if that is going to be an invert head and shoulder, if we continue to see bullish momentum, then we could take the long, and obviously we always take profits. We always do take profits. But let's say this is an invert head and shoulder. That is going to bring us up to our target of about 21.8 to 21.9. 21.8 to 21.9. And you know what's interesting about the 21.8 to 21.9 level is the fact that it is locally here from the high to the low, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, look at that, guys. It's the area right in between the macro, well, the more macro than we are right now, Fibonacci golden pocket, right? So this is definitely zones to be looking out for, okay? Let me see if I can't, let me see if I can't pull open my, my other account here. My other account. Shout out to everybody in the chat, guys. Make sure to like the stream. Why didn't you do this analysis for the weekly Bitcoin coming down to 0.68 before continuation up? I don't know what you mean, Frank Edge. I'm sorry, man. What about the bigger invert head and shoulders from February 9th? We could check it out. Let's check it out. Bigger invert head and shoulders from February 9th. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Okay. We're going to check it out. Yeah, it could be, right? This could also be a thing, guys. This could also be a thing, right? This is definitely something else to look out for, right? And if this does happen, right? And here's the thing. When we are trading, we are looking for a lot of if-then scenarios, right? We're looking for if-then scenarios. If the price does this, then it presents this opportunity to me. I'd never make predictions. I can't do that. Nobody can do that. But if this happens, then would you look at that, right? We will be coming back to perfectly backtest this support resistance flip, right? This previous low that we had right here, that was support once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. If this invert head and shoulders is actually going to be a thing, we will get smack dab into this, and that would be a place, in my opinion, where I would look to add to these short trades that I am currently in. And I'm in a few of them, guys. I'm in a few short trades right now, and I'm looking to add to them. I'm looking to add to these shorts. And, you know, this $24,000 level was a very important level. And, you know, we did give the setup in advance. We were ready and prepared for that. By the way, guys, if you want to join the Casper Crew VIP Discord, you can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. We do 3 live streams a day. We post the trade setups every day, the levels every single day that we are looking for, going over our trading plans. Also, we are having a 14-day free trial on the Crypto Fusion bot. So if you want to try out a bot for free for 2 weeks, go to jasoncaspertrading.com. We do have a 20% discount going on both courses right now. We have the regular course. We have the order flow chart course. 20% discount on both courses, as well as the 14-day free trial. As well as if you want to trade on ByBit, guys, we do have 0% limit fees going on right now. And that's actually a good deal if you are scalping these lower term time frames, because then you can mark it in and limit out and actually save a lot on fees. So we got pig nipples on the DXY on the 6 minute. Let's check out the DXY on the 6 minute. The DXY is coming down to support as we are forming. Yes, we are indeed forming the pig nipple divergence on the 6 minute on the dollar. Would you look at this, guys? As the price is getting lower, we see these divergences looking like pig nipples. Let's see if we can't find a good picture to show you what I mean. Pig nipples. Pig nipples. Yeah, of course. Of course. It's saved. Of course. Of course it is. Let's go to images. This is quality TA. Make sure to like video. Look at this, okay? The pig nipples. As the price is getting lower, the pig nipples are getting higher. And this is, guys, I mean, when you think about what are pig nipples excreting, they're excreting pig milk, which will absolutely provide massive gains for those baby piglets. So be wary that the dollar is coming to support. Be wary that the S&P 500, guys, is still at resistance. Okay? And now the Bitcoin is coming up to a zone locally now of resistance as well, right? Which is the 786, the VWAP, that daily level. So let's see. My next target for Bitcoin, if we can come above this zone, is going to be 21.8. Around 21.8. Let's see if we can't do it. I'm going to see if I can't log into my other ByBit account right now, guys. Give me 1 second here. All right. All right, y'all. I am logging in to another account that we have going on right here. All right. All right. So now we can do some TA on the actual chart here. If we are going to reject from this zone, wow, would you look at that? That's actually a huge bummer. If we're going to come down from here, guys, we are looking for a retest below my entry. This is a unfortunate reality. However, let's see if we can come up a little bit higher, because we also know that locally, this is the range high. 21,700 locally is the range high. So we do need to be aware of a potential chickens drinking water from there. We are going to be looking at that, because potentially we could get a rejection. So if we come up to our yellow line, that would be a little bit of a game changer, right? Or even up to this line, let's say. This could actually make an adding to the position a little bit juicier. Let's see now what's happening on the order flow chart. These longs are still open. These longs are still open. The people who longed into VWAP, they are convicted, guys. They are just as convicted as these guys who shorted down here at the low. The guys that longed the high are just as convicted as the guys that shorted the low. But what's interesting here is that we're not seeing absorption necessarily. We're not seeing bearish CVD divergences. Okay, we're not seeing bearish CVD divergences. In fact, you could even say maybe even we might be seeing some bullish divergence, but not really, not really. So let's see what market cipher is looking like on the 1 minute, because that to me is going to be also a tall tale sign. Okay, 1 minute market cipher B is actually looking kind of bullish here, guys, kind of bullish. So maybe we can expect a little bit higher here. Okay, let's see if we can expect a little bit higher right now. Okay, my next major target is going to be up to this yellow line here. This yellow line would be taking out all the highs that we put in London and New York. This would be our London high. Actually, no, was that our... Yeah, I think this was our London high up here. I think that this was our New York high. So we're going to take out all the London highs, all the New York highs. And if we do that with bearish divergences, that would absolutely be a rejection coming in here, right? That would absolutely be a rejection coming in. All right, so we are at VWAP, guys. 21,700 is the next major target if we reclaim the VWAP. Now, volume is a little bit lower here. We need some volume to start coming in. We really need some volume to start coming in to push us up here. Okay? We had 8.4 million volume with 6.3 million longs longing right into this resistance. Right now, we literally have less than 500,000 volume on this candle. If there's no volume, we are not going to come through this level, man. We are not going to do it, man or woman, okay? Now, I'm not sexist up in here. All genders are equally as good, right? Both genders, I should say. Both are equally as good, right? All right, guys. So we are officially now above the value area low of this range we've been trading for the past few days. If we come above 21,710, we will officially now be putting in a higher high on the hourly time frame. And if we are putting in that higher high on the hourly time frame, we are going to be looking for our retracement, right? Again, here we are. This is the higher high that we're coming above. If we come above there, then we are looking for a move like this. We're looking for a move like this. Right? And it could take some time, right? It could take some time. This is the 5-minute chart. Let's go to the hourly chart. Yeah, that could take some time. So here is something. Here's a long-term trading plan, right? This is a long-term trading plan, guys. Okay, this is something, an idea. All right, let's remove all drawing tools right now. Let's remove everything from the chart. So we understand that we have major resistance up here. A major support resistance flip. Okay, major support resistance flip coming in right around 22,630-ish. Okay, boom. Bitcoin just pumped up a little bit more there. Wow, would you look at that? Bitcoin just pumped up a smidge more. Okay, so we know we have resistance here. So if we come up above our highs, right? This is a longer term plan right here. Let's say we come up above our highs and we come back down and retest the Fibonacci golden pocket. And then we make our way up to wow, look at the Bitcoin pumping, guys. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. Okay, then we make our way up to like the 21.8 zone. Right? 21.8 is a key zone because it is this. Right? So we do something like this. We come up, we take out all the highs, come back down, and this time we come back down to this Fibonacci golden pocket right here. Retest this key support resistance flip at 21,700, and then we get our move up to this, which would be the technical target of this inverted head and shoulders right here, right? This is a longer term trading plan, but this is the kind of stuff, if we're aware in advance of these types of things, this could actually play out quite juicily, guys. This could play out quite juicily, right? So we're looking for basically this to play out here, right? We are looking for what I would like to see happen right now, and what could make for some really, really nice long and short setups would be this exact thing. Something like that. Yeah, basically like a retest coming up to 22.2 and then coming back down to 21.6 and then getting that big move to the upside. That could be really nice. And then when we come up here, we're at resistance, and then we could look for a macro lower high. So I hope that kind of makes sense. All right, let's see what is going on now locally. Man, so Bitcoin is absolutely pumping, and our next major zone of resistance is right here. This line is next resistance, taking out the London high and the New York high. Let's see what is going to happen here. I would say, let's see, 21,766. Oh my goodness, look, it's a Fibonacci golden pocket too. All right, it's also a golden pocket, guys. All right, let's check out what has happened in the order book right now. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure to like the stream, guys. We got about 1,100 people in here, only about 600 likes. Let's see if we can get the likes up to the watchers right now. What indicator is the long and short? This is EXO charts. That's what I'm using right now. All right, let's check out. Do we have bearish divs on our lower term time frames right now? We have a slight bearish div on the 1 minute, guys. Definitely a good place to T some P. Let's check out our 12 minute. 12 minute could give us some room to the upside here. And of course, if we don't get that move up, guys, this is still just another lower high. Okay, still just another lower high. It would be very nice to take out these highs. That would be a that would be officially now a change of the structure here. Yeah, this is not a good place to be in for me right now. Because if I hold the trade, if I hold this trade, it's kind of stupid, right? Because this is the zone where we look for the retest. Right? So let's kind of wait and see what is happening here. Man, this is honestly not looking too strong right now. It's a pretty weak move to the upside. We've got, I mean, look at this. We had 8 million volume on this first candle. Now this second candle, we're printing a higher high with lower volume. There's not enough gas in the tank to blast us through here, right? There's not enough gas in the tank right now to blast us through. The long and short indicator that shows how many longs and shorts are open, that is called net longs and net shorts. So if you're in XO charts, come up here to NL and NS, and that shows you how many are open. And that tells you how many are opening, but also I'm just looking at the delta of the candles here. So, for example, in this candle, this top number up here, where it says 8.4, well, actually, let's take a look down here, right? Down here where it says 8.4, this is telling me the total volume of that candle is 8.4 million total. But then this down here, the 6.3, is telling me that there's 6.3 more longs than shorts. So I would just look at that and say there's 6.3 million longs opening up there. We are coming back down to potentially retest the VWAP, guys. We are coming back down to retest VWAP. We've got a 1 hour green dot. How's the 3 minute looking? It doesn't look too bearish. Honestly, this does not look too bearish. None of this looks too bearish to me. I am going to continue to hold this trade right now. I am going to continue to hold the trade. Could I do an XO chart affiliate? Yeah, maybe I could take some profit. I have taken some profit, guys. I have taken some profit out of the trade, okay? So I've taken some profits out of the trade. I will take out a little bit more for your guys' sake here. All right. I'll take a little more out for y'all's sake, but I've already taken profits on the trade, guys, so it's a winner for me. But because Market Cipher B is still looking so bullish, even on the 24-minute here, I do want to stay in. I want to stay in. I want to see if we can get a little bit more here. I want to see if we can break this market structure. You know, that's what I want to see. Do I think Bitcoin will go up to $25,000? It's very, very possible that Bitcoin could go up to $25,000. It's very, very possible. We can't know for certain, right? We just literally have to take it level to level, right? We have to take it level to level right here. If we start to break market structure, Meaning, I would say, really, if we start to come above 22.6 and hold it as support, then, yeah, we could see 25K easy. We could see it easy. But right now, this is the major support resistance flip, right? This was the floor for 2 weeks. And now we've officially put in a lower low. So market structure right now is telling us that there's more downside, right? The only way I will get bullish, the only way I will close my shorts is if we do something like this, right? And we actually now are holding this as support and things are starting to look really, really bullish. Then I will close out my shorts. But if not, I'm going to keep them open. And I have take profits literally set, guys. I mean, you see. This isn't even a joke, right? I'm going to let these babies run. I'm going to let these shorts run because there is a chance that this is major, right? Major. I have take profits set at 15. I have take profits literally set at 8K, right? This could be major. I don't know. Wyckoff accumulations, you know, some people believe in Wyckoff, some people don't. I don't know. I don't know what's true, right? It's just like the news. You hear something, you don't know if it's true, but it could be. It could be. All right, so yeah, things are not looking too bearish here, guys. I do have to be honest with you. I think the money flow on the 1 minute is looking kind of bullish. I think we can get more upside here. I think we have punished the shorts, and I think there's more shorts to punish, right? Let's take a look at zoomed out. Let's zoom out here on let's take a look at like the 1 hour time frame here. Actually, there's not too many shorts to punish here. There's not too many shorts to punish. Do I think the bottom is in for Bitcoin? I don't know. You know, it could be. We're either going to put in a higher low or a lower low because every time we bottom out in the market cycle, it's pretty much the same thing. So let's just for example take a look at previous market cycles. This is the only way. Like, in order to form an opinion, we have to be looking at previous market cycles. Okay. So let me go ahead and shut this off here. Every single market cycle, not every single one, but the last two, actually the last three, but this chart doesn't go back far enough. We have bottomed out in between the 786 and the 886 fib, right? Every single time. Here we are again, 786, 886 fib, right? But something we need to keep in mind here is every single time we also put in a double bottom, right? In 2015, we put in our low, we got a relief rally, boom, double bottom. 2018, bottom, relief rally, boom, double bottom. Sometimes we actually put in a lower low, right? Sometimes we put in a lower low. On Coinbase, I'm pretty sure we put in a lower low back in the 2015 bear market. And so there's a chance that we could put in a lower low. And if we do, I don't think we're coming lower than the 886 Fibonacci, which is right around 10K. I think there's a lot of macro bottom signals in right now. So I would say the bottom is in as far as the cycle goes. But as far as the price goes, I can't say. But we have just as much time between now and the halving as we did at this point. And we have just as much time between now and the halving as we did also at this point. We're printing the bottom signal that we print every time we bottom out, which is the green dot on market cipher B below the 0 line. And also other indicators are showing that it is a macro bottom. So I think as far as the cycle goes, yes, the bottom is in. As far as the price goes, is the bottom in? We can't know for certain. If we do get a lower low, it's definitely a buy the dip scenario for me. I'm accumulating Bitcoin very, very heavily right now. So what do I think about the CPI data tomorrow? I don't know, guys. I really don't know. It could be bullish. It could be bearish. I really don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. But be prepared for volatility. I made a video about that this morning. Just be prepared for volatility because anything could happen. Make sure if you're in a trade that you lock in your profits, that you take profits. And make sure if you're looking for a trade that you have a very clear invalidation that you're using good risk management, right? Good risk management is key, right? Good risk management is key. So That is key, guys. All right, so I've taken profits for all you profit-taking people. And I do think we get more upside here, right? I think things are looking kind of good for more upside as far as market cipher goes. As far as the actual order book goes, volume is dying out like crazy here. Volume is dying out like crazy. But this is very interesting. I think we could get a little bit more movement to the upside here, guys. I do. Let's see what happens here. Check out our 1 hour market cipher B. Man, I think we can get another push to the upside here, guys. I really do. I think we can get another push back up, at least to the high of this range here. Let's see if we can't. Let's see if we can't take out these highs up here, right? Maybe I'm getting a little bit too bullish now, but let's see. We're gonna shoot for value area high. We're gonna shoot for 21.8. And we're going to shoot for 22.1. All right, man. So we're going to shoot for 21,800. That's the value area high. And then we're going to shoot for 22,100, which is a zone of resistance. Let's do it, y'all. Let's do it. Why does the 1 hour market cipher B make me feel bullish? Yes, that's right, B. We have single prints right there. Shout out to Moaz, who's long from 21.4 and is now in big profits. Well, yes, make sure to take some profits. If anyone's long from 21.4, take some dang profits, because we are at local resistance. This is first resistance. This is a great place to be out, in my opinion, of like half the position, because it's guaranteed a good win. It's guaranteed a good win. But if we get more upside, it's guaranteed even gooder of a win, right? More gooder. So, maybe the pump song will help. All right, we could do the pump song. All right, but first let me answer. Why do I think why does the 1 hour market cipher B make me bullish? Because of this. Because of this. Money flow crossing to the upside on the 1 hour as we put in a lower low. Momentum getting higher as we put in a lower low, right? Giving us that juicy uneven butt cheek pattern, right? But more so, it's not really the uneven butt cheek pattern, okay? Here's what it really is. Let me see if I can find it here. It is the... Here we go. The Sam Bankman-Fried man boob pattern, whereas the... Hang on a second. Shout out to Solta. As the man boobs are getting higher, as the money flow on the man boobs are getting higher, the price is getting lower, right? That's what makes me bullish on the 1 hour market cipher B. Look at the money flow getting higher as the price is getting lower. That makes me bullish, right? Okay, shout out to whoever gave a super chat up in here. ICP on the daily, holding and getting ready to massive run. Could I check ICP? Yeah, we could check ICP on the daily, guys. Now, I'm actually bullish on ICP in general. I'm bullish on ICP in general, guys. Let's check it out here. Is it getting ready to run? I don't know. This was a short that we gave on it a long time ago, guys. And it did play out pretty nicely, actually, for a 9% move. Can't scoff at 9%, right? Of course, I haven't done TA on this thing in a very, very long time. I have not done TA on ICP since December 27th, right? So, let's remove everything. And let's take a look here. I mean, I think it's honestly, it's in the same boat as Bitcoin. You know, I would be careful with it. I would be careful with it, honestly. I would be careful with it. I would say I would be more interested in letting it come down a little bit more, man. And the reason is because we got bearish divs on the daily. And I mean, yeah, we're obviously at key support. I would like to at least take out maybe this low, these lows here. Come down to the golden pocket for a nice support resistance flip. Right? That would be nice for me. If we can do something like that. And if we can get some bullish divs on the daily, you know, that could be pretty nice. All right, well, we are running out of a little steam here. Let's check out what is happening over here. All right, so we have a few shorts opening up, but in general, volume is very, very low here. Volume is very, very low. A great place to take profit. And let's just see how this trade plays out now. I do have to say, not reclaiming 21,700 is not the strongest thing in the world, right? Because we have, if we really reject here, that is continuing now in this downtrend from the high to the low to the lower high to the lower low to the lower high to the lower low to the lower high, right? We're continuing bearish market structure. If we retake 21,700, then that, in my opinion, could give us the trading idea that we were looking for. And we are literally right now coming back, touching the VWAP, which if we lose, you know, could be a little bit more of a move to the downside. All right, Moaz, Saeed, please be careful, my friend. Be careful, my friend. Make sure to take profit. I know you're long. You're long from literally the same place I'm long. Please take some profit. And then set a take profit for 23K, right? Don't let a winner turn to a loser, my friend. Take some profit, even half the trade, and then set some take profits along the way up, man. And if we hit 23K, awesome. You know, what a great trade. But please don't get greedy, man, because we're at local resistance and we're still in bearish market structure. And the longer we kind of float around here, the more likely it is that we roll over. How's the 1 minute looking? Not the best, right? 1 minute was looking good. 1 minute was looking good up here. Money flow was getting thicker. Now money flow is getting thinner, right? So please, my friend, please do yourself a favor. Take some profit. Just make sure that you don't close this trade in a loser, man. If it goes down on Bitcoin, what level would I scout for a short right now? I would be looking, if I were going to get into another short, I would really be looking for 21,700 to take those highs. I would want to take the highs from London and New York. That's me. I wouldn't really look for a short scalp here unless you see something like this, right? The retest of the golden pocket locally. It's maybe like 21,665 if we're going to do something like that. That would be like a super, super low time frame kind of scalpy thing that I would be interested in for sure. What time frames do you pull fibs, Nicholas? Any time frame, man. Time frames don't matter. How do you know when it's a scalp or a swing trade, and how do you decide? It all depends on the time frame. If we are looking at a higher term time frame, we are looking for a swing trade, right? So, for example, let's take a look at this swing trade that I am currently in right now, and why I look at this as a swing trade. So, I consider this a swing trade because we have come up to, on the weekly time frame, a multi-month level support resistance going all the way back to May. This box right here was support in May, resistance in August, right? And so if we're going to be finding resistance here, I could say, why not shoot back down to the lows around this area right here, right? And so for me, this would be a swing trade, something I would hold right now. This is the third week I've been holding this trade. And I do have take profits set all the way down in case of major dumpage. But, you know, on both of these swing shorts, I do have my take profits set down pretty low, right? I have my take profits, my next major TP at 18.4, and then my next major TP at 15.4. But if we're dealing with a smaller term time frame, then we are basically looking for the same exact thing, right? We're like, where are the highs and where are the lows, right? It's pretty obvious that we have a low right around here, right? It was support in June. It was support in September, October. It was resistance in December. And so we would be looking for a move all the way back down to here at that low. Now, if we're on a very low term time frame, like for example, the trade that I am in right now, the scalp trade, then we're going to be looking for the same exact thing. Hang on. I don't know what I just did. We're going to be looking for the same exact thing, except we are going to be now using a much smaller time frame, right? So this up here, 21,700, should be the target, right? Should be that first major target, because we have a pretty clearly defined low down here at around 21.4, right? This has been our pretty clearly defined low right around here, and this has been a pretty clearly defined high, right? It just all has to do with the time frame, but the principles behind it are the same. And then we can say if we come above this level, then we would look for our next high around, you know, 21.9-ish, because that has been our clearly defined high since Sunday, right? And if we come above that, then we would say our next target should be the support resistance flip of this massive range that we were in for 2 weeks, around 22.5, 22.6. So it's all about the resolution that we are looking at. So Bitcoin is doing all right now. We are forming some slightly bullish CVD right here, even though open interest is coming down. That's mostly longs closing out. We actually have some shorts opening here. Let's see if we can't get another push to the upside, okay? Now again, understand, the push to the upside is hypothetical right now. I'm not saying we're going to come up higher, right? If you're long, please TP. Yeah, let's see if we can get 1,000 likes right now. If everyone likes the video, we can get 1,000 likes. That would be crazy, guys. 1,000 likes. Can you imagine that? Man, I would feel like a real celebrity. I would feel like a real celebrity. So let's see what happens on this low time frame here. 6 minutes, still looking kind of good here, guys. I think CryptoFace is live right now. Is CryptoFace live, or did he just post a short? He just posted a short. Okay. CryptoFace been posting a lot of shorts lately, you know? Can I tell you my next entry position? Well, my next entry position, my next long that I would be looking for would be down around 21.1. And my next major short that I would be looking at would be around ideally would be around like 22.5, 22.6. right? Those would be my major positions. So like 21.1 around this area, I'll definitely be looking for a long, and then 22.6 would definitely be looking for a short. You know, if we come down to that 21.1K zone like this, and we are printing now local bullish divs on Market Cipher 1 hour, that would be very bullish. And if we come up to here and we're printing bearish divergence on the Market Cipher 1 hour, that would be very, very bearish. That would give us the dreaded upside down Sam Bankman-Fried bearish man boot pattern on the 1 hour, right? Money flow would be coming down, momentum would be coming down. Could be very, very bearish, right? Could be very, very bearish. Shout out to Brazil. Only 117 likes away from that 1K. Yeah, guys, let's see if we can get that 1K likes. But here's the thing, guys. I have to head out right now. I've got some crazy things to take care of with the family. Shout out to Kyle Robinson, who says, thank you so much for all you do. Can you please show us how to make sure we don't lose a longer-term trade due to insufficient margin? I don't know how to answer that. I would say make sure you're using good risk management on all your trades, never risking more than 1 to 3% of your stack, and your leverage needs to be put into that equation, my friend. Your position size, your leverage, all that, you need to calculate it in advance, my friend. Yeah, maybe we can go over that in another video, but if you want to learn all this stuff, guys, 20% discount on the trading courses. Both courses. This one goes over risk management, stuff like that. But guys, I do have to head out because I've got some errands to run with the family. So God bless you all. May you all be blessed in the name of Jesus, the Messiah. Even if you're not religious, I do still pray that you are blessed in many ways. And may the Lord bless you. May he protect you. May he shine light upon you. May he have grace upon you. And may the Lord turn his face towards you and give you wholeness and peace. And I will see all you guys tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming at 8:15 a.m. New York time to watch this CPI craziness happen. So don't miss it. Peace, y'all.